The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Good afternoon from Cleveland Heights. It's time for District Championship Boys Basketball as the Triway Titans take on Lutheran East. Stay tuned. We'll talk with head coach Nathan Loney coming up next on the pregame show.
At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Denco Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denco takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denco and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center Open House Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center Open House, March 19th.
March is here. The madness isn't just on the court, it's in the meat department at Rody's IGA.
Did somebody say pork loin?
Oh yeah, USDA inspected whole boneless pork loin, just $2.18 a pound.
Somebody grab me a fork.
And 80% lean Ohio premium ground beef family packs for $5.68 a pound.
That's beefy.
And certified Angus beef boneless top round steak or London broil for just $7.28 a pound.
My grill just texted me. It's ready.
Get these March deals now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Fresh savings? Say hello to March at Rody's IGA.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Home Siding Contractors.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Jake Sidle here with Titans head coach Nathan Loney. Coach, your first two games in the tournament You had a few struggles there in different points of the game, but you're able to pull out and get some big wins in games that you were favored.
Yeah, we're playing better at the end of the year. Snotty just made that comment the other day that, it just took us a long time to adapt to Bruin being out. And Snotty's like, man, I feel like if we were playing, early in the year like we are right now, that we'd only lost, 5 or 6 games maybe. And I said, yeah, I know that. I said, but we need to take them losses to get to where we're at, It was a big learning curve, and the kids responded to it well. And, the first time that Triway's been in a district championship game since 2020, I think is what Snotty said, or 2021. So, good opportunity for them.
Yeah, a good opportunity. But let's talk a little bit about that win against Brooklyn, an all-around team win.
Yeah, when you have 5 guys in double figures, it's always a good win. We hit some big threes there early. Tucker and Lane hit some big shots. The Clippingers were both very good at attacking for us, and Jalen obviously is our guy, and he almost finished with a triple-double. I think he had 13 points, 6 assists, and 8 rebounds. So, when your biggest player on the floor is putting up numbers like that, it usually helps us a lot. So, it was a good team win, and we, like you said, we battled some comebacks there. We very easily were in position to blow that thing wide open a couple times, and credit to Brooklyn. They made some big shots, and the one Hardwick kid that they have is a nice player. He's a all-around athlete, and he's a scholarship kid. So anytime you have a scholarship kid on your team, it helps you.
Well, talking about scholarship kids, you've got Lutheran East today. They've got a couple guys that are probably going D1, maybe a couple more than a couple. They've played a great season so far. Highland took them down to the wire earlier this year. What do you think about them? What do you guys have to do to have the chance to get that first district championship since 2020?
They're a monster. They got some nice pieces. The Ziegler kid obviously is the one everybody talks about because he's a 4-star kid. And honestly, the bigs scare me just as much as they do him. The kid, the 6'5", number 5, 6'5", he's probably 270, and he moved just as well as the guards, And the back to the basket post player they have 15 is a nice addition inside, and he rebounds everything. He's like a man on a mission inside there. I mean, if you're in the way, he's running through you to get it. So honestly, the size and how well they move, compared to their guards scare me just as much as the guards. So, 3 keys for tonight. If we rebound the basketball decently, don't turn the ball over, and we hit open threes, we will be in a position where we can make it a dogfight. You're never going to say you're winning. You're in a district championship game. Anything's possible. So you'll be in a position to be in a dogfight and see what happens at the end. But those 3 things are the 3 big things we've worked on the last 2 days is the physicality and handling pressure. We've did drills with bags and ball handling and everything, getting the crap beat out of us to try and prepare for it. So, and you can only prepare so much for it. You can only insinuate things like that.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Stay tuned. More to come on the pregame show. You're on WKLM.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Home Siding Contractors.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
Spring isn't that far away, and if your lawn and garden equipment isn't ready, now is the time. Get to American Equipment Service in Shreve for everything you need to tackle the season ahead. They carry Still power equipment, Exmark mowers, Skag mowers, and Mahindra tractors, the brands you trust to get the job done right. Family owned and built on quality, reliability, and outstanding service since 1994, American Equipment Service is your source for sales, parts, and service. Stop by 8410 Shreve Road and get ready for spring the right way at American Equipment Service.
Dreaming of a perfect affordable home? Discover family-owned Hartford Homes. Hartford Homes, with over 50 years combined experience in the construction industry, offers turnkey homes including all land improvements, resulting in a stress-free custom home built for you. Our commitment to quality, community, and sustainability sets us apart. Visit HartfordHomesOhio.com today to schedule your visit. Tour inside 2 different model homes or browse our 22 online models. Discover Hartford Homes in Jeromesville and start your journey to a dream home.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit MillersburgElectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
Welcome back to Cleveland Heights. Jake Sidle and Bill Pim with you as we get set up for this one between the Titans and the Falcons. Well, it's a little bit of a drive up here. The far cry of the days where your district title game was either at Worcester High School or the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse or even the Canton Civic Center for some of them. But with the expansion to 7 divisions, these districts are more spread out than ever, and you're driving to Cleveland for a district championship game, Bill.
Just talked about that on the way up here, you know. What happened in the days of going to Worcester High School for the district finals or over in Smithville or, you know, obviously in Canton Fieldhouse. But yeah, it's a little different than we're used to.
Well, there is a district final going on at the Berkey today. That's where Central Christian is playing today.
Okay.
So they're looking to move on to the regional semifinals.
Okay.
Also, we could have it worse. Over in the western part of the state, they had to suspend a girls' regional game while it was in progress at Bluffton University because of condensation on the court and humidity. They couldn't get stopped, so they had to postpone a game until tomorrow in the regional tournament, and they're trying to figure out if they'll have to get court ready enough to play tonight for the 2 games they have scheduled there tonight in the district.
That's interesting. How do you get these facts?
I saw that one on Facebook from a guy that I know in the media out in that direction. So
okay.
A little bit of, we could have it worse. You know, it'd be great to have this one back at Worcester, or even,
sure.
I don't know if the College of Worcester would ever consider hosting some of these district tournaments anymore, but we could be worse. We could be having to deal with condensation on the court.
Well, it's funny you said that because Lutheran East is a whopping 2 miles away from Cleveland Heights where we're playing today, so.
I didn't get the exact mileage on the way up. Did you, Jacob? He's not listening to me.
The one thing is the Kelsey brothers are from Cleveland Heights, you know, Travis and his brother Jason, so maybe they'll make an appearance.
Who knows? It is the off season.
Would Taylor Swift possibly be showing up here today?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not, but you never know what could happen.
And if she doesn't, we would shake it off, right? Okay, we're getting started early here.
Let's go ahead and take a look at each of these teams. Triway on the season now 14-10, playing some good basketball at the end of the regular season and going to the tournament. They defeated Wellington 72-41, and they're coming off a win 63-47 against Brooklyn. And we heard Coach talk about that. There were a few different times that he felt they could have really put Brooklyn away, but they just weren't able to get it done.
Interesting. Okay.
Meanwhile, Wellington, that was a game where it took a lot of outside shooting, and I believe Lane Krylo had a fantastic game in that one. Take a look at the stats, courtesy of Coach Snoddy. Great to see Keith Snoddy again today. But Jalen Hackett leading the way with 14, almost 14 and a half points a contest. He is shooting. Well, I'm trying to see here from the floor. It doesn't say. I can see he is shooting almost 50% from two-point range and just over 31.5% from three-point range. So when he's going, he's going.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned Lane Krylo. I think he's kind of the secret weapon here today, if you will. If Lane Krylo can get hot, hit maybe 8, 9, 10 three-pointers, now it's a whole different ball game. Something you have to count for. And he certainly is capable of that. We saw him in that last ball game. Everything he shot went in. And he has no fear in launching it forward when he's hot. So, that's just something to keep in mind. Lane Krylo.
Lutheran East is 20-2 on the season. These two teams do have a common opponent, believe it or not, and that is the Highland Hawks. You take a look at the Falcons. They defeated the Hawks 57-54 in a game. I called that game, and Highland almost had them pulled out in that one. They came out limited possessions early on and had a lead until the fourth quarter. That was a great game by Highland. But you look at the other side, they played Triway extremely well. Highland defeated Triway 63-19 earlier this season, but this is a different Triway team.
Sure. Okay. I wasn't aware that they only beat Highland by 3 points. Obviously they have a big challenge today. The question you have to decide, what type of brand of ball they're going to play. Are they going to slow it down, try to shorten the game? Are they going to think they can run with this team and play up and down with them? I know Coach Snoddy really well. Coach Loney I don't know quite so well, but I'm sure both of them, they're not going to concede anything to this team. And I'm sure they've instilled that in their players that, hey, you don't fear them. You go up and you play your best. And, if it's close after the first quarter, now you only have 3 quarters to go. You just keep shortening the game. If it's halftime and you're within, 5 points or whatever, okay, now you start thinking, okay, and the 3 quarters and so on. But shorten that game. Anything can happen within single digits in the fourth quarter.
Lutheran East coming off an impressive win, 107-28 against Pymatuning Valley. That's impressive to get to triple digits in today's day and age of high school basketball where you have a running clock.
Where is Pymatuning Valley? That's the question.
That is way out toward, I think it's out into your Erie County. It's
okay.
It's not close.
Okay.
But they beat Pymatuning Valley 107-28. They beat Beechwood 87-12. So they have yet to give up 30 points in the tournament so far, and they've given up a combined 40 points in the tournament.
Obviously they have a lot of offensive firepower, but I've heard that their defense is pretty stifling as well. You could pull down if you're Triway and try to keep it out front, near midcourt, but they're going to probably press you. They're not going to let you just hold the ball the whole time.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, continue setting this match up next on WKLM.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
As the cold weather is coming, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Jesse McClure with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having a rodent control service done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep those pests out. Holmes Pest Control, where quality service still counts. Call us at 330-674-9094. Thank you.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beachies.com.
Welcome back to Cleveland Heights. Jake Sidle, Bill Pim with you. Jacob Heading is our producer today. And I'm so sorry I forgot your name, our camera operator. Trevor Lake is our camera operator today, filling in. Trevor, I am so sorry. It's been one of those weeks. But as we get set up for this one, we are about 3.5 minutes from our opening ceremonies today. This is going to be a big one for the Titans, looking for their first district crown since 2020. And you think about that team that was playing in 2020, that was a great team. But now that you've got 7 divisions here, Triway in Division 5, you're going to run into some of these schools like Lutheran East.
Absolutely. Yeah, everybody's got to run to Lutheran East at some point. Wasn't it Richmond Heights the last couple of years before that?
It was Richmond Heights.
Lutheran West is always good up in this direction. There's always seems to be a powerhouse up there. You just hope they're not in your division.
Winner of this one's going to take on the winner of Fairview Park Fairview or Poland Seminary. That game will be on the 11th, and that will be down at the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse, one of the best venues for high school basketball. Forget the state, in the country.
In the country. You took the words out of my mouth, yeah. Just think about this. It's a district finals. If you can get by this team today, you would have to think that this is the best team you're going to see the rest of the way.
This is a very talented Lutheran East team. They've got a lot of size. They got some guys who are going to be playing ball at the next level, too.
That's what I hear. Number 0, I've been told to watch him, Dylan Ziegler. Sophomore, 6'3" sophomore. Supposedly Ohio State, Kentucky are looking at players like this. Some of the best players in the state for sure. But like I say, Coach Snoddy, knowing him, he's not going to concede anything. The guy won a national championship at Youngstown State as a quarterback. This doesn't bother him. The thing, you just have to instill that in your kids.
And even when he was the coach, you think about those teams hard to believe, 20 years ago now that were state runner-ups.
Yeah.
They had to play some tough competition in the districts and the regionals back then. And,
absolutely.
Coben comes to mind.
Yeah, the one team was undefeated. One of those years they were undefeated and ended up being state runner-up. So Coach Snoddy's seen that, and I'm sure he can tell the kids what it's like. I've been there. I've seen it. I was there as a player. I've been there as a coach.
Well, looks like we're getting set for this one. Today's national anthem is going to be brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Service Center in Millersburg. Let's hand it over to our public address announcer.
At this time, we kindly like to invite all in attendance to please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the national anthem.
And today's national anthem was brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Service Center in Millersburg. These starting lineups are brought to you by MRV Siding Supply just outside of Millersburg off of State Route 39. Get the quality windows, doors, siding, and insulation you need at MRV Siding Supply. Here's Bill Pim with today's starting lineups.
First of all, for the Lutheran East Falcons, a 6'3" sophomore, number 0, Dylan Ziegler. A 6' junior, number 1, Chris Hill. A 6' junior, number 11, Ty Harrison. A 6'7" junior, number 15, Devontae Perkins. And a 6'6" freshman, number 3, Bryce Irby. The Falcons are coached by Sam Liggins. Starters for the Triway Titans, a 6' junior, number 11, Lane Krylo. A 6'3" junior, number 14, Jackson Clippinger. A 6'6" junior, number 1, Jalen Hackett. A 6'3" junior, number 5, Brant Clippinger. And a 5'10" junior, number 10, Tucker Harris. The Titans are coached by Nathan Loney.
And these starting lineups have been brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, offering top-notch Provia products on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Give them a call at 800-524-7436 or visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com. Jake Sidle, Bill Pim with you. Winner to the regional semifinals and the Sweet 16 here in Division 5 and OHSAA tournament basketball. Also on the WKLM YouTube channel today, Central Christian taking on Heartland Christian at the Berkey in Smithville. Troy Fritz on the call of that one. Just remember, you can have two games pulled up at the same time if you're watching us on a computer. Just make sure you leave Bill and I unmuted. We don't need to hear Troy. Well, there's not many times in this, there's not a lot of places the basketball tournaments bring this much excitement like it does here in Ohio.
Yeah. Indiana is known for their high school basketball, but Ohio certainly is known for theirs as well. Everybody has stories of the days going to the old St. John Arena down in Columbus, holding about, 13,000 people, standing out there trying to scalp tickets and get tickets from other people. Every game was packed. Remember the LeBron James era, you know, when St. V came into town. Tickets were at a premium when he played, you know.
Some stories of some Triway teachers working security out at the Canton Field House.
Yeah,
when,
that's another story, yeah, for
they
sure.
had, was Triway and Hoban was the first game, and St. V's, and who was the other one? Do you remember?
They played Orange, who would be the Jones triplets. I was actually LeBron James's bodyguard that night, so it was my job to keep everyone away from him. He had just been on the cover of Sports Illustrated as a junior, and everyone wanted autographs. It was my job to keep all the people away. He did say to me, I should be paying you. I certainly would take any pay he wanted to give me now.
Hall of Famer and LeBron James bodyguard Bill Pim with us today.
Thank
folks.
you. That may be the most famous thing I've ever done. I actually got to go into the press conference after the game. They said, who are you? I said, I'm his bodyguard. They said, come on in. So, yeah. He was good. Still is.
Still is. Hard to believe. Oh, that was, oh boy, let's see here. That would have been 23-ish years ago.
Is that right?
He was drafted in 2003, so it would have been longer than that. So.
Yeah. They say he was going up and practicing with the Cavs and playing open gyms with them, which I don't think he was supposed to be doing. Back when he was in high school, he was that good. You know, just supposedly the cards came out or whatever that the Cavs amazingly had the #1 pick. A lot of people have always disputed whether that was legit or not, but we aren't complaining. He played 7 years with the Cavs. And
got a championship when he came back.
Miami in there for a while and came back in Los Angeles. He'd look pretty good in white and gold next year, I can tell you that.
I think so, too.
That's a big rumor.
Talk for another time, unfortunately.
Okay.
I could get into that, and it would be great. Lutheran East is wearing their home whites trimmed in blue with the Lou across the front and the script font and blue numerals on the front and back. Titans in their road blacks trimmed in purple, white numerals on the front and back with an outlined Titans in block font on the back. Those are some sharp road unis. You know, I'm partial to the purple ones myself, but those black uniforms with almost a galaxy pattern down the side are pretty sharp.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's time for basketball here in Cleveland Heights.
Are you ready to rumble? Let's go.
It's the Titans and the Falcons. It's coming your way right now. Perkins will take the jump against Hackett. Titans moving left to right. Falcons moving right to left. Our official has the ball. Here's his whistle. The ball is up, and we are underway here in the Heights with the Titans winning the tip-off.
Good sign.
Well, it's taken away immediately. Here's Chris Hill going the other way. Fouled and one. Wow. Brant Clippinger tried to come through. He got him fouled, but he's still able to finish through the contact.
Yeah, that's not the start Triway wanted by any means. We talked about the pressure out front. The bad thing about losing it around midcourt is they don't have very far to go to get a layup, which you saw right there.
Hill with the ball will put it up, misses the shot, and rebound going to be brought in by Jackson Clippinger. Across the timeline, here's Hackett. Hackett lost the ball, picks it up, being face guarded, needs some help. His bounce pass, no one's there. It'll be picked up by Ziegler. Left wing side, here's Harrison. Back to Ziegler up top. 2 trips in the offensive end for the Titans have led to 2 turnovers. Ziegler has it, lobs it inside. Here's Perkins for 2. And now you're starting to see how this team scored 107 points in a high school basketball game with a running clock.
I mean, that defense is body on body. You couldn't get a piece of paper between the 2 players.
Jackson Clippinger drives, shot fakes, puts it up, misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Bryce Irby picks up the foul, his first.
The question is who on that Triway team can handle the ball well enough to handle that pressure.
Right now, I think Lutheran East has seen the film, and they're not going to let the Titans take a shot from 3 without a hand in their face.
Correct.
As Clippinger gets the front end there and gives the Titans their first points of the ball game. Gets the ball for his second attempt, puts it up, and we are tied at 2. Free throw shooting, a lost start, but Clippinger 2 for 2 there. Ziegler across the timeline. Perkins now left wing side. Hill. He'll try a 3. Got it. Chris Hill with 5 points so far. Perfect from the field are the Falcons. Clippinger will take it across the timeline. Jackson Clippinger. He wants to drive into the paint again, makes him jump, and another foul will be called against Irby, getting the big man in trouble early, and I don't know what he's complaining about. He came down right over top of him.
Yeah, that's a foul for sure.
So going back to the line to shoot 2 is Clippinger.
Well, Jackson Clippinger certainly has no fear today. Can see that. Good for him.
You'll see some substitutions after the miss. So Ty Harrison trying to join the Titans huddle on the defensive side. Clippinger will make that one. He makes it 7-3. Ocho Davis is checked in. What a basketball name.
I just was thinking the same thing.
Left wing side, here's Chris Hill, back up top. Ziegler, he'll take a long 3, no good. Rebound Perkins, his putback is good. That was the first miss from the field by Lutheran East, but they'll get points anyway on the second chance. Hackett's across the timeline, lobs inside, have to go around the horn, the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it is Titan basketball. Right idea, they were trying to find Brant Clippinger underneath, and he tried to get it to Tucker Harris in the corner, but Harris had it knocked away. Ty Harrison face guarding on this inbound pass. It'll be a kick ball.
Well, you don't have 3 feet on the sideline there. The feet of the other team are on the court almost. Bring the ball down like they're doing there, so the inbounder has some room.
So looking, he's going to have to bounce this one in and finds Hackett. That's a good patient play there. Hackett for 3, just kind of threw it up, missed it, and it's out of bounds. Coach Loney not happy with that shot selection.
Yeah, it's all about shot selection when you play a team like this. You have to make every possession count.
They'll get it into Ty Harrison. 9-3 the lead, Lutheran East over the Titans with 5:40 to play quarter number 1. Long 3 off the front rim for Harrison. Rebound is going to be brought in way up top. And now a foul as Brant Clippinger was running by. And it will be Harrison who missed the shot, picking up the foul. So must be a frustration foul there after missing that shot.
Triway seems to be content with letting them shoot 3s. They're giving them that shot.
Hackett has it near side, driving right wing side against Perkins. Turns, throws it off the glass, give him 2. There's the Titans' first field goal, and it's a 4-point game, 9-5.
Nice move by Hackett for sure.
Across the timeline, Hill gonna give it up for Davis. Ocho Davis drives in, kicks it back out, up and around the horn. Here's Ziegler on that right wing side, puts it on the floor. Step back 3 off the front rim. Perkins with the offensive board. Perkins turns, and now he'll be fouled. It will be on the floor. And that's a foul you can live with if you're the Titans.
He got mauled by about 3 guys there.
Quick update from Smithville. Central Christian trailing 9-8 with under 4 to play in the first quarter. We'll keep an eye on that game and keep you updated here on WKLM. Harrison has it up top. Moving on to that right wing side. Looks up top, round the horn, now Ziegler. Ziegler driving in, now inside Perkins. Perkins off the backboard, give him 2. Might have gotten away with throwing a little elbow there on his screen, but...
Yeah, Trowey's in a man, but they're not pressuring the ball in front. They're giving him that shot.
Hackett going through, puts it off the backboard, no good. We're going to get a goaltending call against Ocho Davis.
How about that?
You don't get the seldom seen in high school goaltending call.
Let's put it this way, seldom seen in Wayne County.
Seldom seen in Wayne County. So that bucket goes to
Jackson Clippinger.
Hill going to give it up on that left wing. Now here's Ziegler, mid-range jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound by Lane Krylo, and when we get a second, Bill, I'd like you to explain why that's goaltending. And here's Brant Clippinger, misses the shot. Rebound going to be brought in by Perkins, now stolen away by the Titans. 3-ball on the way, it'll be short from, Krylo. Titans get to it, but they throw it off the backboard trying to keep it in play. So I'd like you to explain why that is goaltending there. It's he didn't swat the ball out of the cylinder. He didn't go up from underneath, but why is that one called?
The ball was on its downward arc. If the ball's on its downward arc and you touch it, it's goaltending.
I think they called it for hitting the backboard, didn't they?
I don't know.
There's a missed shot there, Chris Hill. I think goaltending's one of those very misunderstood calls, as we'll get a foul on Ziegler's way up, and he'll go shoot 2.
You're allowed to hit the backboard. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't shake the backboard, but you can slap the backboard unintentionally. But I think on that case, the ball was on the downward flight.
Okay.
0 shooting.
Ziegler's first free throw attempt, he missed it.
We talked about seeing where you're sitting at the end of the first quarter. If you're Triway, you have to feel pretty good right now, really. If you're within, let's say, 4 or 5 points in the quarter, okay, now it's only a 3-quarter game. Then it's only a 2-quarter game.
He got the second one. Ziegler's got his first point of the day. And he'll check out. We'll see Irby check back in. He had 2 fouls called earlier. And he is in some hand fighting with Harris on the offensive end, right in front of the officials. So I think we'll keep an eye on that. Here's Jackson Clippinger going to give it up to Hackett. Titans bringing out the 4 corners. Hackett driving in off the 4 corners, kicks it out. Here's Brant Clippinger driving in now. Jump stop, needs help. Jackson Clippinger up top.
Take some air on the basketball.
I'm sure Lutheran East hasn't seen the 4 corners a lot this season. Brant Clippinger going to get called for the offensive foul.
Nice call.
It is a charge. I will say that we might want to consider Ty Harrison for the best actor category as well, because he went flying about 6 feet.
It was a good call. Take it from me. Who was to the spot first? Who caused the contact? Yeah. Offense did. You're biased.
I'm not saying it wasn't a foul. I didn't think there was enough contact for him to slide as far as he did. They'll reset back up top. Hill has the ball, want to move on that right wing side into the corner. Ocho Davis, big man, tried the 3, no good. Rebound going to be brought in underneath by Krylo. Here's Hackett. He's across the timeline. A lot of contact, and now they'll get the foul called. It'll go against Devontae Perkins. It'll be his first, team's 4th.
If you can get officials that are going to call that contact out front, this could be a whole different game, because there's contact every time Triway touches the ball.
Irby's got heads back to the bench. Ziegler's checked back in. Here's Harris back up top. Brant Clippinger on that left wing. Clippinger backs out to the right wing side. Inside now for Hackett. Hackett, free throw line jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound keeps being tipped. Eventually brought down by Ty Harrison. Here's Ocho Davis going the other way. Spinorama throws it up, no good, but a foul. He'll shoot 2. As Hackett picks up his second. Officials are getting a little bit tighter late in the first quarter.
He's got 9 fouls already. And I'm going to predict you're going to see this the whole way, which isn't all bad if you're Triway, because you're putting them at the line.
Ocho Davis will miss the front end, pardon me.
Like I said, would you rather have him shooting free throws or making dunks on a fast break? You look at it that way. Nothing wrong with putting him on the line. They are now 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
Puts it up, got the second end. Davis has his first point. In the backcourt, here's Clippinger. He'll lose the ball, but it's knocked out of bounds by Lutheran East. Jalen Hackett going to check back in. And there's full court pressure from the Falcons. They've caused a couple turnovers off of it. Hackett's going to go straight to the rim, puts it off the glass for 2. It's a 4-point game, 13-9 Lutheran East. Chris Hall thought about a long 3 and now backs up. Here's Harrison on the near side. Davis back to Harrison. 3 ball on the way, got it. His first point.
Yeah, Triway's giving him that shot.
Jackson Clippinger's across the timeline. He wants to go coast to coast. Goes with the left hand, missed the shot. Rebound gonna be saved into the left corner. Here's Harris for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good by Deacon Gilbert. Offensive rebound, finds its way back to Gilbert, misses the shot. Rebound gonna be brought in by Hackett. The Triway faithful, I think, wanted some fouls there. They're not getting it. Under a minute to go here in the quarter. 3 ball on the way. Harrison, no good. Rebound brought in by Jackson Clippinger. Across the timeline, here is Hackett. Into the corner. Driving in, will reset. Now Clippinger. Clippinger driving in. Spinorama puts it off the glass for 2.
Boy, if he can get started, hang on.
He's up to 6. That's the team high. Under 30 seconds to play. 16-11 the lead for Lutheran East. Coach Loney lobbying with the official on the far side. 3 ball on the way, no good by Chris Hall. And a foul going to go against Triway. They're going to get Hackett on his 3rd.
Coach Loney out on the floor.
He might be lucky he didn't pick up a technical.
Yep, you can't do that.
And he is unhappy. I didn't see the contact.
They're saying that they pulled him down. He went down. I don't know if it's by getting pulled or not.
Well, Hackett's picked up his 3rd foul. He's going to be checking out here, missing the front end there.
I'll tell you what.
Devontae Perkins.
Yeah, you might want to foul him. I'm a big believer in the Hack-a-Shack. You remember those days? Pick out the guy that can't shoot and foul him every time. You got how many guys sitting on the bench? Getting foul, 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 foul.
You're going to get a substitution.
They are now 2 for 6 from the free throw line.
John Sanders checking in for the Falcons, and now
Ryan Gilbert, who's I'm sure not afraid to foul. They must have heard me.
Say Ryan Gilbert?
Yeah. Deacon's brother Ryan is on the team.
You mean Roman?
That too.
Okay.
I think Ryan's the father, right? Yep, Roman Gilbert.
Second attempt is up, no, and that one is good by Perkins. That's his first made free throw. But now you've got Jalen Hackett on the bench, who's your team leader in points. While you're maintaining this at a 6-point deficit right now, you can't be happy about that. Hackett's across the timeline onto that left wing, driving in through a lot of contact, trying to get through a double team. Kicks it out, Clippinger for 3, and a foul on the 3-pointer. He'll go to the line for 3 as Aiden Lipford picks up his first foul. The officials are calling them each way, so.
Well, they're fouls each way. Like I said, that's at least 10. I don't know how many.
Clippinger misses the front end.
Got to make your free throws if you're Triway.
It is exactly 10, Bill.
This is where you want to be at the free throw line with the clock stopped. You can get points right here.
Correct myself, 11 combined.
I think he's shooting 3, isn't he?
He is shooting 3. But I think he's got blood on his knee, so they're going to check him out there. I thought you still had to wait till they shot the second one for that, but he'll miss the second as well. Clippinger 0 for 2 on this trip. Chase Walters checking in. So is Brody Flinner. Walter had a good game against in the first tournament game. Against Wellington. I keep getting Wellington and Marlington confused in my head. Nowhere near each other on a map, but
they each end with TON. Maybe that's what you're confused with.
Clippinger makes the back end there. 1 second left. Half-court heave is no good. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, it is Lutheran East 17, Triway 12. We'll be back on WKLM.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
17-12 the lead, Lutheran East after one.
You know, we talk about games like this. You either rise to the occasion or you shrink. I'm watching the two Clippingers. Man, those kids are fear nothing. And I've said that every time I've had them. These are football players, man. They're going right to the hole. You know, sticking their nose right in there, just playing right with them. I love it. I love it.
Down to the corner, here's Ziegler driving in, kicks it to Harrison near side, missed the three. Offensive rebound though, Chris Hill, and now a foul underneath, gonna go against the Titans.
You gotta check out there, you can't give up second chance points.
Brody Flinner picks up his team's first of the quarter. And at the line is gonna be Chris Hill.
Tucker Harris did not check his man out, and he got him around him for the shot. It's a matter of checking out.
Makes it 18-12. Gets the ball for the second attempt, puts it up, got it. There's 2 for 2. So we cross the timeline once again. Back to a spread offense here as Clippinger gets past floater in the lane, high off the glass, gets it to fall.
It's just what I'm talking about. No fear. Good for him.
Here's Hill across the timeline. Got the play. Kicks out of the corner. 3 ball on the way. Irby got it. Whew.
That was a 6'6" freshman making a 3 from the corner, in case you're keeping track. There goes another Clippinger toward the bucket.
Tried to dish it out. It'll be a turnover. Here's Ziegler going one-on-one to the hoop. Euro step. Got it. His first field goal of the afternoon.
Can't let the game get away here if you're Triway.
All of a sudden, it is a 10-point lead for the Falcons.
Good time, yeah. Triway's going to pull it out. Good time for a timeout. Maybe right here. You're down 10. You don't want it to get any more than 10.
Here's Clippinger on the far side.
Just hold it out there. I'm surprised they're not coming out on you.
Clippinger on the near side. Saw Triway win a game like this when I was in middle school at Worcester High School.
Yeah, they won a lot of games like this in the Randy Montgomery era.
Clippinger driving in on the left side, picks it up. Now here's Brant Clippinger. Clippinger driving in, needs some help. Try to get the bounce pass off, and it's turned over. Down into the corner now, here's Hill driving in, puts it off the glass for 2. Timeout. Coach Loney and the Titans, they trail 26-14. We'll be back in 60 seconds on WKLM.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors, and we have exciting news. We've got a brand new office and new management at our collision center, and we've relocated our office at our existing body shop location. That means when you need collision work done, there's only one place to go, 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg. Need a collision estimate? Stop by and see us. We're fully staffed and ready to serve all your collision repair needs. And don't forget, for a new or pre-owned vehicle, visit us at 784 Worcester Road in Millersburg. Village Motors, serving your collision center needs.
Remember that when it's time to plan those funeral arrangements, to call Schleyball Funeral Home at 330-567-2291. At 330-567-2291. They'll make sure that your family and that loved one who has passed are well taken care of. That's Schleyball Funeral Home in Shreve, 330-567-2291. Schleyball Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Triway Athletics.
Just under 6 minutes to play till halftime. 26-14 the lead for Lutheran East over Triway. Jake Sidle, Bill Pim with you. Happy to be with you from Cleveland Heights. Lane Krylo will inbound this basketball and get it to Brant Clippinger in the backcourt. He finds Jackson Clippinger on the far side. The Titans break out the four corners here.
I love it. I love it. You might just hold the ball for another 5:45. Trust me, when you're a referee, this is what you love because you're getting paid whether they're playing ball or holding it. They came out. That didn't take long, did it?
Took less time than I thought it would. Clippinger needs some help. Gets rid of it. Pass is knocked away. Harrison goes. He'll be fouled from behind. He'll go shoot two.
Fifth turnover for Triway. Only one for Lutheran East.
Lane Krylo picks up his first, team second. And it seems like that third foul on Jalen Hackett so far has been a turning point.
Yeah, that didn't help.
As there's the front end good from Harrison. Second attempt is up, and he got them both. And well, Bill, as much as you'd like to hold on to him on the bench, you have him with two fouls to give in the third quarter. You almost need to bring him out here and risk him picking up his fourth foul before halftime.
I agree. It's a pivotal part of the game for Triway right here. You need to keep yourself in the game. Don't let them get on a run where they push it out to 20-some points, then you're in real trouble.
They're holding it up top again. Now they'll get the count going.
Here comes a double team.
Clippinger driving through, steps, kicks it out. Krylo for three.
Bingo.
Got it. Oh boy, if they can start getting some open threes, this game could change in a hurry again.
That's the guy we talked about in the pregame that can change this game for Triway. Now you're only down 11.
Hill gives it back up to Ziegler up top. He wants to drive in, shoots it off the glass, give him two.
Pretty good.
No wonder he's being looked at to play college ball.
He's pretty good.
Clippinger across the timeline. Backs out. Looks to drive, left wing side. Into the contact, fadeaway shot, got it on the hook.
Another Clippinger bucket. 3 for 3, Jackson Clippinger from the field.
Ziegler drives through, has the shot blocked from behind, gets his own rebound. That one was all ball. You could see it from up here. It had backspin. Here's Hill, going to send it to Ziegler. He'll put up a left wing three, rims out. Long rebound and knocked around into the corner. Inside now for Irby. He lost the basketball. Still loose, and it'll end up being, are we going to get a kicked ball? It's out of bounds off Triway.
I've said this before, Jake. You can't roll over with the ball when you're on the floor. That's a travel.
As we'll see, Gilbert check in. I believe Deacon Gilbert this time.
Travel. Yeah, travel.
I'll correct myself. That's Roman Gilbert.
The travel was a possession late, but it was still there.
That's just our second turnover on Lutheran East so far, I believe.
Yep. Triway, like I say, is content to let him shoot out there.
Brony Flinner going to take a breather here.
Big possession for Triway here. You're down 11. You can cut to single digits.
Jackson Clippinger across the timeline. Back into the four corners. Clippinger drives onto the left wing. Lost the basketball, and it'll be lost out of bounds. Oh, last off the tight. No, a foul. I thought they were going to say it was last touched out of bounds by Tucker Harris. Instead, he picks up his second foul.
I
team's
thought
third.
that's what he was saying, but he wasn't saying that. Don't you love tournament basketball? Isn't this great? Where would you rather be?
There's nowhere you'd rather be.
Nowhere.
Here's Hill up top, going to give it up. Harrison for three, got it. Well, if they're going to start hitting those threes, you might need to stop giving them up.
He's 2 for 5 on threes.
Here's Jackson Clippinger. He'll be fouled. Chris Hill picks up his first, team's first of the quarter.
Off-ball foul there. Their coach isn't too happy, and here comes Jalen Hackett.
Hackett's going to check in. Gilbert to check out.
Jake Sidle with that call. Well done, Jake.
Well, you do enough basketball with guys like Don Hall. You pick up some things. Now a foul.
It's an off-ball foul. Same referee. Another off-ball foul. I love it.
That one's going to go against Perkins, his second. He was just over top of the back on his the guy he was trying to defend.
That's why you have 3 officials out there. Everybody has an error. They're supposed to be looking. You catch all those off-ball fouls.
Ball's inbounded. Clippinger had it knocked away. They're going to dive on top. We're going to have a tie-up. And now Lutheran East wants a foul called on that, but they're not going to get it.
Yeah, if I was Lutheran East, I don't think I'd be complaining about fouls not getting called.
Down in the corner, 3 ball on the way. Krylo, no good. Rebound brought in by Ziegler. Back to the near side. Here's Harrison. Inside, Davis turns, misses the shot. Rebound going to be brought in by Jackson Clippinger. Clippinger across the timeline. Wants to drive in. Second chance. Lost the basketball. Gets it back. Turn. Hook shot is good.
Look at that shot. Which one was that? 14?
That was Jackson Clippinger. He's got 11 points to lead all scorers, I believe.
How about a little left-handed scoop there? Where'd that come from?
Just needed to get something. 33-21. Here's Ziegler. Drives in. Long 2. Got it. They didn't do a great job splitting the gym tonight. As the fans for both teams seem to be on both sides of the gym. Here's Jackson Clippinger out, lost the ball off his foot, got it back. Left wing 3 now on the way. Harris, no good.
Gotta make that shot.
Rebound is out of bounds. It's one of the few times they've been open. As got some substitutions. Hackett's gonna check out. Gilbert's back in. Also Chase Walter.
I'll tell you, Chase Walter will stick his nose in there. This will be an interesting matchup.
Across the timeline again. Here's Hill driving in. Right at Walter, and he goes in for 2. Timeout Triway. 1:29 to play here until halftime. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WKLM.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Backing down.
Back here, I'll correct myself. That was a Lutheran East 30-second timeout. I thought I saw the official point at Coach Loney, but I was mistaken. Jacob Heading, good job. Caught that one for us. Just under 90 seconds to play until halftime. Brody Flinner going to inbound this one. Bounced into Hackett, who's back off the bench. Hackett across the timeline, working against Ocho Davis. Picks up the dribble, kicks it right wing side. Back here's to Brant Clippinger. Clippinger driving in through contact, has his shot blocked, and now a foul going to be called against the Titans, trying to get that ball tied up with Ziegler. And now Brant Clippinger's on 3 fouls, and he will check out. And two of the Titans' most physical players and biggest scoring threats on the bench with 3 fouls. I'll say one's on the bench with 3 fouls, the other's still out there. Across the timeline, here is Hill. Kicks into the corner. Ziegler for 3 again. Got it. Under a minute to go until halftime. Here's Walter. Across the timeline. Driving to the near side. Backing out. Looking to get a pass off. Turns around. Going to get it back up top. The Lutheran East crowd wanted a 5-second call and didn't get one.
There were 2 carries in there, too.
Here's Hackett, loses the basketball, but will have a tie-up. And the Lutheran East fans not happy with the official on the near side who blew that quickly when Chase Walter dove in there, but I think that might be more of a safety of everyone involved call.
Number 5's a big boy.
Well, actually, you take Walter might be giving up a Chase Walter to Ocho Davis. He's a big man and he moves around like a guard.
Yes, he does.
25 seconds to play here in the quarter. Hill has it up top. Going to take it down now to 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Now down to 10 seconds. Driving right wing, throws it in, misses the shot. It might have been partially blocked. Jackson Clippinger with the rebound, gives it up. Walters half-court heave over the volleyball net, and it'll fall no good. And at halftime, 40-21, the lead for Lutheran East. Will be back on WKLM.
At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
Dreaming of a perfect affordable home? Discover family-owned Hartford Homes. Hartford Homes, with over 50 years combined experience in the construction industry, offers turnkey homes including all land improvements, resulting in a stress-free custom home built for you. Our commitment to quality, community, and sustainability sets us apart. Visit HartfordHomesOhio.com today to schedule your visit. Tour inside 2 different model homes or browse our 22 online models. Discover Hartford Homes in Jeromesville and start your journey to a dream home.
Gentlemen, welcome to March.
Is this a basketball speech?
Nope, it's a meat speech.
Even better.
At Rody's IGA, get certified Angus beef, whole or half strip loin for $12.98 a pound. Certified Angus beef, boneless New York strip steaks, $14.98 a pound.
New York flavor, Millersburg price.
Boneless pork loin roast or country-style ribs for just $2.68 a pound.
My girl just stood up and saluted.
Plus, 12-pack Coke products, 2 for $12, and Cheetos or Ruffles, 2 for $7.
March just won MVP.
Get these deals now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit BuckeyeCareerCenter.org to learn more.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
If you're looking for the best tires and service in the area, stop by Millersburg Tire Service. When it comes to selection, no one does it better. They've sold 37 brands of passenger, SUV, light truck, heavy duty, and farm tires in the last year, serving Holmes County, all across Ohio, and 11 surrounding states. They even ship nationwide. Add in a knowledgeable staff with over 375 years of combined experience, and you've got everything you need, all in one place. So go with a team that's been serving Holmes County for over 73 years. Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
Back at Cleveland Heights, it's a 40-21 lead at halftime for the Lutheran East Falcons. Jake Sidle and Bill Pim with you to recap the first half. It was 17-12 after one quarter in favor of the Falcons, but they outscored the Titans 23-9 in the second frame and led 40-21 going into the break, leading the way in the ball game and tied for the game lead and the team lead is Lutheran East Chris Hill. He has 11 points. Hill, 1 of 3 from downtown and 3 of 4 from two-point land, also 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. After that, Dylan Ziegler has 10, almost all of those in the second quarter. He's 2 of 4 from downtown, 3 of 5 from two-point land, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. After that, 8 from Ty Harrison, 7 from Devontae Perkins, 3 from Bryce Irby, and 1 from Ocho Davis. On the other side, the Titans are led by Jackson Clippinger with 11 points. He's also tied for the team lead. Clippinger is 4 of 4 from two-point land and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. After that, 6 from Jalen Hackett, all in the first quarter. He is 3 of 4 from two-point land. Lane Krylo adds 3 and Brent Clippinger adds 1. They got us to our halftime total of 40-21. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Bill Pim.
From three-pointers, Triway 1 for 6 for 17%. Lutheran East 6 for 14 for 43%. So Lutheran East has outscored Triway by 15 points from the three-point mark. 2-point field goals, Triway is 7 for 12 for 58%. Lutheran East is an amazing 9 for 13 for 69%. Overall from the floor, Triway is 8 for 18 for 44%, while Lutheran East is an excellent 15 for 27 for 55%. Free throw line also favors Lutheran East. Triway 4 for 7, 57%. Lutheran East 7 for 11 for 64%. 8 Triway turnovers, 2 for Lutheran East.
And you can see why this Falcons team's only losses on the season are to a Maysville team who could win the Division IV state title in back-to-back years, and a very good St. Ed's team.
Oh, yeah, wow. They're playing some pretty good competition, aren't they, for sure?
Meanwhile, when the Titans, when the Titans believe that they're in this game, they're playing just as well as anyone can against a team like this. They were playing well defensively, and they were finding shots for at least Jackson Clippinger to get open.
Yeah, like I say, they're banking on the fact that Lutheran East isn't going to make those three-pointers. They're just daring them to take them, and they made 6 of them. So like I say, you take those 6 off, that's 18 points off the board. That's 18 of the 19 that you're down.
So if you're Coach Loney, what adjustments are you making in the second half?
I think you just, you got to play now. You can't pull the ball out and, it's no longer a game of taking the air out. You're down 19. If you were down maybe 9, might be different. But, you just got to keep playing the way you are. Just be as physical as you can and let them know who you are. And hopefully, like I say, Lane Krylo starts to get hot. Hackett could get back in there and make a few buckets. And, of course, the Clippingers. I'm not giving up. I'm sure they're not.
I'm sure they're not going to give up when they come out.
Absolutely not.
40-21 the lead for Lutheran East. We'll take a timeout and be back on WKLM.
Hey, other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
At Beaches, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Getting set for the second half here in Cleveland Heights. Jake Sidle, Bill Pim with you. So we're getting set for this one. Quick update, Heartland Christian leading Central Christian. Oh, I'm behind. I don't know actually what that score is. We'll find out here in a minute once we get back to live on that broadcast. 53-38 the lead for Heartland Christian over Central Christian in the district championship game at Smithville. Jalen Hackett in the ball game, gonna look to inbound this one. Gets it in the backcourt to Brant Clippinger. Clippinger bounce pass on the right wing side for Krylo. Now here is Brant Clippinger back up top. Krylo picks it up. Gets the pass back up top to Hackett. Hackett. Three ball on the way. Hackett back iron, no good. Offensive board. Krylo kicks it into the corner. Brant Clippinger three in the corner. Got it. And that's exactly how you needed to come out if you're the Titans. Score on your first possession. Here's Harrison. Gets it down to Lipford in the corner. Inside. Back up top. Lipford right wing side.
They're going right at Hackett down low. You know he's got 3 fouls.
Hill got the screen, kicks it. Lipford in the corner for 3, got it. Aiden Lipford. He didn't get a guy with a hand in the face.
They're tough to beat when they're making that shot.
Hackins across the timeline. Kicked into the corner. A lot of contact there, but Krylo able to stay on his feet.
It's a foul.
Lobbed inside, underneath, trying to find Clippinger. Ball is on the floor. Lipford gets rid of it. Stretch pass down low, intercepted by Hackett. Driving in, kicks in the corner. Krylo for 3, got it. If Krylo can start hitting those, This game could change in a hurry. 43-27. Here's Ziegler on that left wing. He'll put up a three. Back iron, no good. Rebound brought in underneath by Perkins, and he's fouled on the putback. Clippinger picks up his first, team's first. So Perkins at the line, shooting 2. Bricks the front end. Ocho Davis checks in. Chris Hall checks out. Going with the, well, I guess a little less traditional, almost a 2-guard look.
It's a foul. Called it. Clippinger got held on that.
Irby picks up his third.
I don't know who this referee is, but he's really good, man. He's looking off ball exactly where he's supposed to. He's picking up fouls off ball. Well done.
Well, across the timeline now. Here's Hackett. 4 corners. Hackett driving in. Kicks it to Brant Clippinger. Brant turns around. Finds Krylo with a hand in his face. Drains a 3.
We talked about that before the game, how he could be the game changer. 15 trying to draw a foul on Hackett, just running into him.
Kicks it left wing side. Harrison to try to respond, missed the 3. Rebound brought in by Jackson Clippinger. Fast break the other way. Here's Brant Clippinger. Resets, kicks it out. Krylo will reset to the near side. Hackett.
He wanted to take a Caitlin Clark 3 there.
Hackett will take a 3.
Nope.
Back iron, no good. Rebound brought in by Hill. It's a 13-point game, 43-13, the lead for the Lou. So they have across their chest. Kicked onto that left wing side for Harrison. Now back up top, Ocho Davis. Now here's Chris Hill. Hill wants to drive in, kicks. Here's a 3 for Harrison, got it. Timeout, Lutheran East, a full timeout. They want to talk things over. We'll be back on WKLM.
Dreaming of a perfect affordable home? Discover family-owned Hartford Homes. Hartford Homes, with over 50 years combined experience in the construction industry, offers turnkey homes including all land improvements, resulting in a stress-free custom home built for you. Our commitment to quality, community, and sustainability sets us apart. Visit HartfordHomesOhio.com today to schedule your visit. Tour inside 2 different model homes or browse our 22 online models. Discover Hartford Homes in Jeromesville and start your journey to a dream home.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors, and we have exciting news. We've got a brand new office and new management at our collision center, and we've relocated our office at our existing body shop location. That means when you need collision work done, there's only one place to go, 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg. Need a collision estimate? Stop by and see us. We're fully staffed and ready to serve all your collision repair needs. And don't forget, for a new or pre-owned vehicle, visit us at 784 Worcester Road in Millersburg. Village Motors, serving your collision center needs.
46-30 the lead for Lutheran East. They're going to show a full court press now. So the Titans get it into Hackett. Hackett across the timeline. Driving left wing side. Backs up, tried the reverse pass. And it will be a turnover. Right idea there, looking for Lane Krylo, but maybe keep an eye on where that pass is going. Looks like Gilbert gonna check in, as well as Brody Flinner. Also a quick correction to the scoring. Bryce Irby hit that 3 earlier in the ball game. It was not Aiden Lipford. So looking at the wrong man on my roster. We're across the timeline here with Harrison. We'll reset now. Hill gives it up for Ziegler. Ziegler kicks left wing side. We're going to get a foul away from the basketball.
Good call. I'm on the same game that referee is, man. He is so good off ball. It's exactly what happened. It was on Clippinger.
And Clippinger picks up his second, team's second. Back up top, here's Harrison. Gives it up, Davis. Davis was looking for Perkins, now gives it up to Ziegler. Right wing, Hill. Hill for three, off the mark. Off the hands, you can see that. Rebound brought in by Clippinger. Down low, it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Harris, and it will be Falcons basketball. Well, you talk about that official. Not only is he seeing the game great, his mechanics are good. You get a lot of really good officials when you get to this deep in the tournament.
And he's got wheels, too. That's what they look for in college. I don't know if he works college or not, but then they look for guys with wheels that can run.
Three ball on the way. Got it. That's Ziegler. Was that, they started looking for guys after you were ref in college, right? Or did you have those wheels too?
I'm not as fast as he was. I didn't look as good as he does either.
Timeout Titans, 3:41 to play here in the third. We'll be back on WKLM.
At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
49-30 the lead for Lutheran East here. Jake Sidle, Bill Pim with you. Happy to be with you this afternoon, I should say. 3:30 game here at Cleveland Heights. On this drizzy and dreary Saturday. Bounced into Hackett. As Titans bring out the four corners once again. Hackett gives it up. Clippinger. Clippinger back up top. Got the screen. Drives in. Trying to go to the hoop. Turns. Picks it up. Kicks it out. Will reset. Here's Brant Clippinger. Fakes the handoff. Spins around. Gets to reset. Needs to get it back to Jackson Clippinger on that far side.
So they're shadowing Lane Krylo everywhere he goes. He's in the corner. The kid's right on him in the corner.
Here's Jackson Clippinger.
I think if Krylo would go on the game and sit on the bench, that kid would sit beside him. He's everywhere he goes. There's a foul.
A foul on Ocho Davis. A little too much contact. It's his first, team's second of the quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure they've scouted Triway. They know Lane Krylo was the guy you have to stop. You can't let him get hot, especially if you scouted with the last game when he couldn't miss.
Bounce into Hackett. Hackett wants to drive in, picks up his dribble. Up top, here's Brant Clippinger. Now here's Jackson Clippinger on the left wing, driving in through the contact, throws it up from behind the bucket. No good. Perkins came down with the rebound.
First miss for Clippinger today.
Across the timeline is Harrison. Harrison going to give it up to Hill. Hill now right wing side. Ziegler, who got a man to jump out of his shoes, finds Perkins inside. And a block but a foul. And no arguments from up here on that one. Jackson Clippinger came through, pinned that ball on the backboard, well, got the hand in between it.
Yeah, he's not going to lie to score. If there's a Clippinger anywhere around, a 14 or a 5, you're going to have to pay the price if you're going to shoot it.
And look at this, Ty Harrison trying to join the Titans huddle once again.
Like I say, he goes everywhere you go. Of course, Lane Krylo's over here. You think he'll pick him up, I'm sure, when they come down.
It's a front end miss there on that one.
He is 1 for 5. If you want to play hack-a-shack, that might be the guy to do it right there. I mean, if you're looking for crazy ideas right now with 2:23 to get back in the game.
Second attempt is up, got it. His first point since the first quarter. Inbounded to Brant Clippinger. Gonna give it up, Jackson Clippinger. Backs up. Wants to drive onto that left wing side. Far side now. Here's Brant Clippinger, double team in front of the Titans bench. Found Hackett, who had his jersey tugged, sent to the corner, 3 ball on the way, and Tucker Harris drains it probably should have had an and one. I saw his hand get smacked on the follow through.
Yep, I think you're right. Big bucket there by Harris.
Up top, now left wing side. Harrison for three, got it. That's his fourth triple. Across the timeline. Clippinger right hand, too strong. Rebound brought in by Ziegler. He's going the other way, driving in, past two defenders and lays it in. Coast to coast, Dylan Ziegler. .115 to go here in the third quarter. Clippinger. Jackson Clippinger has it, going to give it up to Brant Clippinger, far side. And that pass going to be taken away. Chris Hill going all the way. He will lay it up for two. Under a minute to go here in the third. Hackett's across the timeline, driving in, gets it back, fadeaway jumper is good. His first point since the first quarter. Ziegler driving in, puts it up for two more. Right wing side, three ball on the way, got it. That one's Lane Carilo. 59-38. Under 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Across the timeline with Hill. Hill on that right wing side, gives it up Harrison. Left wing side, Ziegler. Ziegler got the screen. Three balls on the way, back iron, no good. Rebound brought in. Here's the half-court heave. That was a pass. They didn't get it down in time. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. 59-38 the lead for Lutheran East. We'll be back on WKLM.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Denco Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denco takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denco and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
8 minutes to go in this one to decide which team's playing in the Canton Fieldhouse next week. Chris Hill has it, lobs left wing side. Ziegler drives in, kicks it out for Harrison. Three ball Ocho, no good. Rebound going to be brought in there by Chase Walter. Here's Clippinger, going to give it back up top for Hill. Hill driving in, down onto that block, kicks it down into the corner. Now back to Hackett, will reset. Pardon me, that was Jackson Clippinger, going to give it back up top, Jalen Hackett. Hackett trying to drive past Perkins. Fadeaway jumper, gets it to fall. Looked like he was just trying to throw up a prayer there, gets it to fall. He's got 10 points. Seven minutes to go in this one. 59-40 is the lead. Left wing side for Harrison. Now Ziegler. Going to kick it onto the right wing side. Ocho Davis gets it inside Perkins. Back up top, Ziegler kicks it into the corner. Harrison for three, got it.
Jeez.
Timeout by the Falcons. We'll take it with them and be back in 30 seconds on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
62-40 the lead for Lutheran East over Triway. Jake Sidle, Bill Pim. The Titans defense, or the Titans offense, I should say, hasn't given up. They've had some great shots. They've had 3 guys now in double figures. Right wing side, here's Krylo, step back, has to get rid of it. He had a big hand in his face from Perkins. Now the ball poked away and a foul going to be called on Ty Harrison. And the Falcons faithful not happy about that call. Walter going to inbound it on the far side. Gets it into Jackson Clippinger up top. He has Hackett on the right wing. Hackett, right wing side, inside, trying to get it to Clippinger. It'll end up being knocked away. Hill is across the timeline. Driving onto that left wing side, goes all the way through, misses the shot. Rebound by Perkins. His putback no good, but a foul. He'll shoot 2. Chase Walter picks up his first, team's first of the quarter. Perkins' front end is up, got it. And Brant Clippinger will check back in. An update from Smithville, 4 minutes to go in that one. Heartland Christian leading Central Christian 72-50. Missed the free throw. Rebound going to be brought in by Clippinger. That was Jackson Clippinger. Krylo has to grab the ball, now throws it up top. Driving in, Clippinger turns, puts it up, and he is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Ocho Davis, who's getting set to come in, was upset about that foul. An arm came right across the guy's face. That's a foul.
That referee doesn't miss the call. He is so good.
That'll be the 3rd on Devontae Perkins. Jackson Clippinger at the line, makes the front end there. As I was saying earlier, this is all happening because Lane Krylo was able to maintain his composure and possession of the ball on that far sideline. He bobbled the pass when it initially came in, but recovered well.
Yeah, good point, Jake.
Second attempt is up. Clippinger 2 for 2 on that trip. It's a 21-point lead, 63-42. Chris Hills across the timeline for the Falcons. Fakes the handoff, now driving in. Kicks it back up top for Ocho Davis. He's on the far side. He'll give it back to Hill. And now it's the Falcons' turn to take some air out of the basketball.
Exactly right.
3 ball on the way. Got it, Irby. Irby's got 9.
6'6" freshman.
Here's Brant Clippinger. Throws it up, no good. Rebound is going to be brought in, though, by Flinner. Here's Hackett into the corner. Brant Clippinger for 3. Got it. And the Titans aren't giving up.
No, they're not. We knew they wouldn't.
Chris Hill across the timeline. Got past his man, drives through, and missed the shot. Perkins going to get the rebound, puts it up. He'll be fouled and will go shoot 2. I believe that's going to be the 4th on Hackett. I'll correct myself. They're going to call it on Brody Flinner. There were 3 in the area. I wasn't sure who was going to pick it up. First attempt is up and good there from Devontae Perkins.
4 for 9 from the free throw line today for Perkins. He's been there a lot. Triway's not giving him anything down low. He gets that offensive rebound, he's going to get hacked.
It's the ball for his second attempt, puts it up, back iron, missed it, and the rebound's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Ocho Davis. That's a great heads-up play there by Hackett.
Yeah, he was going out of bounds and came back and threw it right back off of him.
You know who Ocho Davis reminds me of when I see him down there, especially offensively? A lot like Jared Sullinger when he was at Ohio State.
There's a name from the past. Wow.
He was, guard or like a forward post player as Hackett trying to get it underneath. Clivenger has it taken away. Ball is going to be lost out of bounds. It'll be Titans basketball. As I was saying, kind of that forward post player that can also dribble and has great ball handling abilities. And how many times did we see him in that Final Four run that Ohio State made?
Yep, he was good.
Show those exact skills.
Went to the Celtics, I believe.
Celtics, Toronto. He was all over the place for a while there.
I think his dad was the coach in high school. I'm going to say maybe Westerville North, maybe high school. Someone can correct me if I'm not right.
I'll have to check. Looks like the officials are checking out Jackson Clippinger here. Want to make sure he's okay. He did take a hard hit when he ended up on the ground earlier. Ball's bounced in there. It'll be picked up by Ocho Davis. It'll end up as a turnover for the Titans. Across the timeline, here's Ziegler. Ziegler dribbles, driving in, kicks left wing side. Hill has to go collect it. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler has a screen from Davis. They end up switching. He's working against Hackett up top again. Under 4 to play here in the fourth quarter. 5-second call going. They'll give it back up to Hill.
Triway's going to have to come out and force the issue here.
Left wing side, Ziegler has it again. Kicks onto that right wing. Now here's Irby driving in. He'll be fouled as he's going through traffic.
You have to give props to Lutheran East and their coach, Sam Liggins. They are so well coached. We got here early and the pregame warm-up they did up and down the floor. Not one kid talking to each other. Just the discipline on the team to be able to hold the ball now up 22. He wants you to bring it out and hold the ball. Props to the coach.
Harrison had it inbounded to him, and now a foul going to be called against Chase Walter. That'll be his second.
Because, like I say, not only are they really talented, they have good basketball players, but you can tell he's developed that talent and he's made them better. He's talking to his player right now, that number 0, the star possibly going to big-time college. Those kids listen to him. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 coaches sitting there, all dressed alike. It's impressive.
Ziegler has it on that right wing. Steps into a 2, got it.
I think when he talked to him over there, he said, go make a 2, and he did.
The official on the far side called it a 2, or the near side called it a 2. Official on the far side called it a 3. We'll have a foul underneath.
So what was it, 2 or 3? Do we know?
It was a 2, I believe. That'll be the third on Ty Harrison. Heading to the line to shoot 2 here is Chase Walter. The official that was closer to the shot ruled it a 2. Walter's attempt is up, back iron, no good. 2:49 to go in this one. And it looks like Lutheran East is going to take on either Fairview or Poland Seminary. That game's not getting played till 7 o'clock tonight, as the second one is missed, and we're going to get a foul called as Roman Gilbert got knocked to the ground. That's a hard hit if Roman Gilbert got knocked to the ground.
He's smiling, too.
Davis picks up his second. Oh, and the Lutheran East fans aren't happy about it. 3 ball on the way. Krylo, no good. Rebound brought in underneath Brant Clippinger. We'll reset back up top with Hackett. So here's Hackett driving in, just throws it up, just rims out. Rebound will be brought in there by Chris Hill. Sounds like a good time to remind folks that if you think you can do a better job than the officials, you can learn more about becoming a referee at OHSAA.org. As there's a long 2 missed by Irby. Rebounds out of bounds. It'll be Titans basketball. .218 to play here in the quarter and in the ball game. Driving in is Hackett. Has to get the ball back behind the back pass. Finds Krylo, misses the shot. Had his own rebound. He's going to the hoop. He'll go shoot 2. Irby picks up his 4th. And Bill, let's talk a little bit about this Triway team. A lot of adversity this season. You lose your star player. As there's the front end good from Krylo.
Yeah, let's not forget that, Bruin Flinner.
You lose Bruin Flinner to the season, but you come back, you get a lot of wins the back half of the season, get above 500 and make it to the district championship game, and played a good game against a very good opponent who has a chance to win state at this division. As that one will be missed, and we'll get a foul on Roman Gilbert.
Yeah, I went up to the, when they played Manchester up in Manchester. Triway didn't look very good that game. Manchester was the better team. I see they played them later in the year. Triway beat them 58-44. So props, to Coach Loney for pulling it back together and getting the kids to play together, and they finished strong. You always hear that phrase, you have nothing to be ashamed of. They really don't. Man, they stuck their nose in there really well tonight, competed for sure.
After that Gilbert foul, that was the 5th team foul of the quarter, so we'll go shoot 2 on the other end. As here's Chris Hill. Puts it up, got it. Gets the ball for the second attempt. Puts it up. Missed the second one. Rebound is out of bounds. And it will be Titans basketball. Ocho Davis ended up on the ground, but Bill, I think you and I can agree that's a good no call there. They're just bodies flying, trying to get to a loose ball.
Yeah, who put who down? You don't really know. Number 4 coming in here for the first time today.
That is Davion Snowden.
They only carry 9 players. They've only got 4 on the bench there. It's not very many.
Well, now they'll get the towel out here. A little condensation on the floor. Again, not as much as they had over at Bluffton for the girls' regionals today that caused that game to have to be delayed until tomorrow. I believe they played a full half of the game, and they're going to have to come back tomorrow to play the second half.
Sounds like something you do in baseball, right?
So you get 24 hours of rest to get ready to play 16 minutes to determine who's going to Dayton for the state tournament.
Game better than that.
Under 2 minutes to go. Here's Brant Clippinger driving in, and he walked.
That was a walk, yeah.
If he would have maybe let that ball go towards the hoop, they might have given it to him, but the second he turned to try to kick that one out. Across the timeline. Here's Ziegler again. Kicks it on the right wing side for Hill. Hill kicks right wing side for Ziegler. Ziegler's 3 might have been tipped. Rebound going to be brought in by Hill. Hill has it up top. Got the screen. Now he's going to drive to the hoop. Kicks it back up top. Ziegler, college range 3. Got it.
His 4th 3 today.
Here's Jackson Clippinger driving all the way to the other side. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound, Brant Clippinger. He misses the shot, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2 as Snowden picks up his first. as we're under a minute to play in the district final. Brant Clippinger at the line, shoots 2. Front end is up and good. John Sanders will check in. Dylan Ziegler's night is over. Stay tuned. Following the game, we'll carry the runner-up medal ceremony, as that free throw missed that time by Clippinger. We'll carry that one here for you on WKLM and the WKLM YouTube channel. Under 50 seconds to go in this one. And Lutheran East is breaking out the 4 corners. I said earlier they probably don't see it very often. I guess I was wrong, as that shot ripped out of the hands of Irby. Here's, Chase Walter going the other way. Gives it up, Hackett for 3, back iron, no good. Rebound brought in by Lipford. 24 seconds to go in this one. Lutheran East will improve to 21-2. Triway will end their season with a record of 14-11. The final 13 seconds will tick off here at Cleveland Heights, as Lutheran East will move on to the regional semifinal at the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse on the 11th at 7 o'clock. That's it. 73-41 the final. We'll be right back on WKLM.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center open house Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center open house, March 19th.
March is here. The madness isn't just on the court, it's in the meat department at Rody's IGA.
Did somebody say pork loin?
Oh yeah, USDA inspected whole boneless pork loin, just $2.18 a pound.
Somebody grab me a fork.
And 80% lean Ohio premium ground beef family packs for $5.68 a pound.
That's beefy.
And certified Angus beef boneless top round steak or London broil for just $7.28 a pound.
My grill just texted me. It's ready.
Get these March deals now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Fresh savings? Say hello to March at Rody's IGA.
Over to our public address announcer for our runner-up ceremonies.
Riley Klein, Ginger Klein, Allie Rice, Alisa Klein, Riley Work, Kendall Johnson, and Miley Jarvis. And now to award. And to award the runners-up for the District Final, Division 5, Triway Titans. The Titans are up, represented by Coach Nathan Lowy. Give it a Titans for your Triway Titans. And to first, number 1, Jalen Hackett. Number 2, Brody Leonard. Number 3, Brody Leonard. Number 5, Brett Clevenger. Number 10, Tucker Harris. Number 11, Lane Carlo. Number 14, Jackson Clippinger. Number 22, Noah Spring.
You see that jersey at the very end? Do you remember his story?
Number 23, Kay Peterson.
Springer? That jersey at the very end?
Number 24, Alex Robinson.
He played for St. Jose.
Number 30, Chase Walter. Number 33, Ethan Gilbert. Number 15, Colin Kepler. number 52, Roman Gilbert. Once again, and show your appreciation for your Triway Titans. And now, for these fans, time to make some noise for your division final. Division 5 champion, Lutheran East Falconts.
Back here, we're getting set to wrap this one up. Jake Sidle, Bill Pim with you, and it's always tough to end a season, a career. The last time some of these young men are going to be wearing the purple and white in their athletic careers, but only 7 teams can end their season on a win in this state. Bill, and this Triway team has left everything on the floor all season long.
They certainly have. And like I say, they certainly have nothing to be ashamed of. They fought to the very end. They weren't afraid to stick their nose in there. I was thinking, you and I did that football game, that playoff game that went to overtime, and a lot of football players are out there. They're not afraid of anything, Those Clippinger, they look for contact. The Gilbert kid, they look for contact. That's what they live for. So I'm just really proud of them for sticking their nose in there and just fighting to the very end.
Well, let's go and take a look at the final numbers in this one. Lutheran East led 17-12 after the first quarter. We were tied at 2 early in that first quarter. They outscored Triway 23-9 in the second frame, read 40-21 at halftime. They outscored Triway 19-17 in the third quarter, led 59-38, and Lutheran East then outscored the Titans 14-9 in the final frame as they win by the final score 73-47. Leading the way for the Falcons, that was Dylan Ziegler, who finished with 23 points. Ziegler was 4 of 9 from downtown and 6 of 8 from two-point land. He was also 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. After that, 17 points from Ty Harrison, who was 5 of 9 from downtown. 14 points from Chris Hill, 10 points from Devontae Perkins, 9 from Bryce Irby, and 1 from Ocho Davis. On the other side for the Titans, they were paced by Lane Krylo and Jackson Clippinger, who both finished with 13 points. Krylo on the evening was 4 of 7 from downtown, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Clippinger was 4 of, 7 from two-point land. He was 5 of 7 from the charity stripe as well. After that, 10 points from Jalen Hackett, who missed a lot of this game in foul trouble. 8 points from Grant Clippinger and 3 for Tucker Harris got us to our final total of 73-47. And whenever you're ready, Bill, are you almost ready for those final numbers?
Almost.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Really a fantastic game on both sides against a very, very talented opponent. As the Triway team will pause and get some pictures here, and Coach Loney, Coach Snoddy, and entire coaching staff has helped them get here. They had a chance to win the first district title since 2020 tonight, and it's all due to their hard work. Let's look at those final numbers now.
From three-point land, Triway was 7 of 16 for 48%, while Lutheran East shot 27 three-pointers and made 13 for 48%. That really was one of the differences in the game for sure. Two-point shots, Triway 9 for 20 for 45%. Lutheran East shot them same amount of two-pointers, 20, and made 13 for 65%. Overall from the floor, Triway was 16 for 36 for 44%. Lutheran East was an excellent 26 for 47 for 55%. From free throw land, Triway 8 for 15 for 53%, while Lutheran East shot 21 free throws, made 11 for 52%. Turnovers, Triway 15, Lutheran East only had 4.
And again, let's just wrap this one up, Bill. You hate to end your season on a loss, but again, only 7 teams can end it on a win, and This is a team that faced a lot of adversity and had to fight to get here, and they have nothing to hang their heads over.
Nothing to hang their heads on, and proud to be a Titan. A lot of kids coming back on this team. There's a lot of juniors, some sophomores in there too. Knowing these kids, they'll probably have the balls out on Monday, probably playing again, ready to go. These are the kind of things that stay in your head. How do we get to be as good so we can beat the Lutheran East and we can knock them off? And, you got Bruin Flinter coming back next year, healthy. Let's not forget that. So you haven't heard the last of the Triway Titans.
Bill, it's been great to have you with us by or my side for a lot of these Triway games this season. And we look forward. We got your baseball season right around the corner.
Yeah, it's my first year doing basketball. And I tell you, I can't think anybody I'd rather do it than you, Jake. Thank you.
Also, thank you to our producer today, Jacob Heading. He's been basically my road trip partner over the last 3 weeks. You don't have to see me for a little while after this, Jacob. So, and also Trevor Lake stepping in doing the camera for us today. We'd also like to thank all our advertising partners as we are now down to one. We just have the Highland Hawks left as Central Christian fell 82-52 to Heartland Christian today. So their season comes to an end as district runner-ups as well. So the Highland Hawks going to move on to the regionals in Athens next week. So thank you to all our advertisers who allowed us to come and support these young men and women over the last couple weeks of the basketball tournament. One more time, the final score in this one, Lutheran East 73, Triway 47. For Bill Pym, Jacob Heading, and Trevor Lake, I'm Jake Sidle. Also a shout out to Haley Yoder and Phoenix Price back at WKLM Sports Central for pushing all the buttons, making sure you heard us around the world on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Anyway, I'm Jake Sidle, signing off, reminding you to stay safe and healthy. We'll see you tomorrow here on WKLM. Have a great afternoon, everyone. I forgot.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.